let's look at how advanced strength block 2 changes from number 1. So the technique, this is the day that changes the least, because really what's happening, that's the art of jumping. That's you sending your best rep on each side to Connor week in and week out. This is what brings everything else together. But it's going to be subtleties between you and him guiding your form. You've already got good penultimate step. Maybe it's just the continuance of it. This is what makes the magic happen, but it has the least variance, whereas the elasticity, now we're progressing to levels 5 and 6 of bounding. That's huge. It's going to unlock new gains in the tank, but while making you even more balanced. For the same concept that, why does a back squat all of a sudden become magical? Well, number 1 is the form we're coaching it. Number 2 is the style that we're progressing it with, the small out for athletes style, which is actually much gentler, but a lot more volume to really get your body used to it. And you have this foundation of all these other exercises. The same reason ATG guy goes out and does a jump session and ends up jumping higher. A non-ATG guy does a jump session, could jump higher, could get knee pain, you see all these problems can come in because of everything that's missing. So you have earned it. You have laid the foundation. Now you can squat and fly as a result. Now, what else changes? We're dropping the step-ups, dropping the split squats, bringing Nordics back in, which you actually don't have to do any crazy progression. You actually just want to keep focusing on how much you can control them down now. And we are bringing the Jefferson curl back in. Still nothing crazy in weight, but that's going to be important because the back squat, we're compressing this way a lot. So we're bending in here. And so the back of the knees can get tight from all that squatting. And if you do lose position of your back, that can be problematic. So that's keeping us a maintenance of direct low back work and keeping the hamstrings loose from all the squatting so the hamstrings don't tighten up. So those are the main changes in the workouts. This is a super fun progression. There is something about having a squat that feels good, progressing in the right way while jumping. You can look at, this is kind of the stuff. And again, we're talking most people, if you've already hit the previous level, you probably already have a 40-inch vertical. Now, if you have the worst freaking genetics ever, so freaking what? Because you can still use this to get to a 40-inch vertical. But this is often going to be guys who are already over 40. How do I end up on Sports Center for a top, dunk that no one's ever done? How do I hit my head on the rim? That kind of stuff. And if you look at these guys, they are very, very strong. But how do we get there if we don't have those kind of genetics? Well, and it doesn't mean that those guys only have those kind of genetics. Some of them put in the sheer work. I'm just trying to make this process as smooth as possible for you so that you can get there, not have the injuries, maintain it, keep going beyond. So this is super fun. I'm super excited to put in the work on advanced strength number 1 just so I can get to advanced strength number 2, but it's something I know that we have to do, putting in that base of remaining deadlift before we go to all these squats. So this is going to take it to a whole nother level, and everything that's occurring here is going to prep, and there will be even new changes in elasticity and strength and the whole program style in advanced strength 3 and 4. But this is a key step in that process, and this alone might get you much closer to your genetic potential than anything you've done in the past because of all the work you've put in up to this point. This has massive potential to change you.